Hi family, welcome back to the channel. I am Keeney, and as you know, this is February, and February has been the Black History Month. So what I wanted to do is come on here and do a little series of Did You Know? Little known Black history facts. Yes, I do understand that you can't take a whole race of people's contributions to society, the world, and history and put it in one month. But it is what it is. And so, what I'm going to do is bring to you some of the smaller characters that played a major part in our history that we don't know about as we do the big mainstream people. And these are the people that invented things or were the first to do certain things. So, the first person I wanted to talk about is a marvelous young lady by the name of, well, she ain't young no more, she died old. But her name is Bessie Stringfield. And Bessie Stringfield was an American motorcyclist rather, who was the first African American woman to ride across the United States solo and was one of the few civilian motorcycle dispatch riders for the U.S. Army during World War II. Miss Bessie is credited with breaking down barriers for both women and Jamaican American motorcyclists. Stringfield was a big part of her life, motorcycles, and she was honored. She was honored and was inducted into the Hall of Fame of motorcyclists. But I want to stop right there before we go any further. I want to talk about Miss Bessie. Bessie Stringfield, not only as a black woman, not only as an African American, but as a African American woman, was doing things that was unheard of. You know, it was unheard of. You know, a woman riding a motorcycle cross country, not one time, but 8 times, maybe more, you know. So that's amazing in itself, because when you think of women back then, you think of women had their place like in the kitchen somewhere, taking care of the home. Women weren't doing things like this, so she was innovator to start with, you know. So a little bit more about her. It says during World War II, Stringfield served as a civilian courier for the U.S. Army, carrying documents between domestic Army bases. She completed their rigorous training and rode her own blue 61 cubic inch Harley Davidson. During the 4 years she worked for the Army, she crossed the United States 8 times. She regularly encountered racism during this time. Reportedly, she spoke of going through, you know, the Jim Crow South, and, you know, being harassed, and, you know, during that time, you know. So she experienced that, and I'm quite sure she did, you know. So it says in the 1950s, Stringfield moved to Miami, Florida, where she was told that nigger women were not allowed, excuse that word, that nigger women were not allowed excuse me, to ride motorcycles by the local police. And after repeatedly being pulled over and harassed by officers, she visited the police captain. They went to a nearby park to prove her riding abilities. She gained the captain's approval to ride and did not have any more trouble with the police, allegedly. Okay. She qualified as a nurse there and founded the Iron Horse Motorcycle Club. Her skills and antics at motorcycle shows gained the attention of the local press, leading to the nickname of the Negro Motorcycle Queen. This nickname later changed to the Motorcycle Queen of Miami, a moniker she carried for the remainder of her life. So, you know, I don't know if you all have heard of Bessie Stringfield, but this is one for those who has not heard of her. And if you want to learn more about Miss Bessie Stringfield, please take the time out, do a little research. She is a remarkable woman. She accomplished some things that during a time where, you know, everybody wasn't very friendly to us. And so I give a round of applause to Miss Bessie and thank you for your contributions to the world. And that was my little known Black history fact about Miss Bessie Stringfield. As I said, guys, thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button. And please, please leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've ever heard of Miss Bessie Stringfield. All right, guys, I love you. And until